It's good, my babies. You are over here with Torethia. We are over here to talk a little bit about Symbolism 101. With that being said, reflection, we are going to come over here. I'm a little bit behind. I'm a little ahead and behind, actually. This is something we're going to be talking about at the night school. But I want to come over here to kind of give an introduction, okay? So, today, we're going to be talking about a brand that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. Okay, we're going to be talking about Walmart. Okay, so with this particular brand reflection, we are going to talk about magic. So what is magic exactly? Not Hollywood magic, not the magic that you see on TV, but we're going to talk about real magic. And in the night school, we always say it's only magic if you can hide it in plain sight. If you can plainly see what you're trying to do, that's not magic. You have to hide it in plain sight. Okay, it's called the art of illusions. So with that being said, reflection, a lot of different logos, a lot of companies that you see are as above, so below. So what do I mean when I say as above, so below? A lot of these companies get their particular ideas for their different logos from the ethos, baby. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, that is a very true saying. Okay, so the more you decode, the more you become aware of what's going on in the matrix, because it's right in plain sight, reflection. You just have to pay attention. Then you will decode more and more things around you, and you will notice what companies are with what kingdom. Okay, because that's actually what they are affiliated with, the kingdom. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, let's start with Walmart. Looking at this particular logo, what do you notice, reflection? I noticed the colors. We're talking about color magic. A lot of different magic is being used right here. So we all know the color blue represents communication. Blue always catch your attention. So you will notice a lot of people with their communication billboards and different things like that, or even their logos, or just different things. If they want to catch someone's eye, they use the color blue. Yes, they use the color blue because it is with communication. Now, yellow, of course, if you want to attract anything, reflection, wear the color yellow. It's called color magic. Okay, so certain people can attract certain things to them depending on the certain colors that they use. Remember, it's only magic if you can hide it in plain sight. Okay, so now that we have decoded the color magic that's being used right here, what about the logo itself? Because with the kingdom, especially in the ethers, they use a lot of symbolism. Okay, so you have to be aware of the symbolism. You have to be aware of magic that is hidden in plain sight. If you're not, then you're just automatically going to think that this is a sun. So is it reflection? That could be it as well. This could also represent the sun, which is Ra. Okay, so we're going back to where they're getting their source of power from, which kingdom exactly. Okay, so with that being said, you can go and look up in your spare time what the word Walmart means in Latin. I'm not going to speak that right here, reflection, but Walmart in Latin actually means something. So you can look that up on your spare time. Walmart, if you will notice, Wal, W-A-L, that is 3 letters, and Mart, M-A-R-T, that is 4 letters. You add the letters together, you get the number 7, which is the number of God, where the sun is right there. So it's kind of magic, the sun, God. You get a reflection, magic in plain sight. So with that being said, reflection, when using magic in plain sight, it can mean a lot of different things. It just depends on who's decoding it. Okay, but the source of the power will always remain the same. Okay, no matter how many different meanings it has, the source of the power you will always know. Okay, we're going to get into a lot of different companies. Okay, but today we're talking about Walmart. And if you will notice, the number 7 makes a 90-degree angle. Okay, when you do this right here, that's 45 degrees. But when you do this right here, which is 2 of those, you get your 90-degree angle. Okay, reflection. So when you add the letters Walmart together, you get the number 7, and you also get a 90-degree angle, and you also get the number 7, which is the number of the number of divine, the number of God. And we also see that this clearly looks like a sun, or does it? Okay, so Walmart, where does that come from? It comes from the founder, who is Sam Walton. Let me if you can screenshot this, or you can write, you know, just for your own personal use. This is just something that I wrote down about this particular we're gonna do Sam Club later on tonight, okay? So, or maybe this evening, but right now we're just focused on Walmart. As you notice, like I said, we use blue for they use blue for communication. Walmart, you separate it, you get wall, 3 letters. Mart, you get 4 letters, which gives you the number 7. Sam Walton, which where you get the Walmart from, is actually the founder of Walmart. Reflection. Okay, so if you will notice, the logo actually changed every year for 3 years. Okay, reflection. There goes that number 3. Remember, this planet is built off the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Okay, so it's very important to pay attention to that they changed the logo every year for 3 years, and the 3rd year the logo was flipped. Let me show you what I'm talking about, reflection. Okay, as you can see, Walmart started out as Waltons. That was the original name of it in 1950 from 1962. But if you will go and look at the second line, you will see that Walmart in 1967 to 1968, which is that 1 year, they actually changed their logo. Okay, reflection. And as you can see, it is boldly black, and it is boldly it's almost like the letters are, one is coming out and the white is sticking towards the back. Okay, reflection is called illusionary magic, but color magic at the same time, representing duality. Okay, so as you can see, the next year, 1968 to 1970, they changed their logo again, and they made it smaller. Okay, reflection. So with that being said, look at the 1971 to 1972 logo, reflection. And as you will see, that one is almost the complete opposite of the 1967, because 1 and 3 is very important. It's almost like the number of the Trinity. You will use that. You will see that a lot. They will use the number 3 a lot, especially 1 and 3. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, you can see right there how it is flipped. Okay, you see now the letters are white, are sticking out more, and the black is in the background. Okay, this is very important. It's called, what do I tell you? Don't nothing come fast but a crash. If you want your magic to stick, this is a $1 billion company. If you want your magic to stick, then it takes patience and it takes time. So with that being said, reflection, look at the star. Look at the star that that's on the 2008 to the present day logo. Is that a star, reflection? If you will notice, remember, it's only magic if you can hide it in plain sight. If you look up there, as you can see, if you draw that particular star on a piece of paper, you have what some people will call a broken cross, or it's actually a ruin symbol. Okay, as you can see on the top line right beside where it says Walmart, if you take it apart, you have duality. You have the broken cross at the top, and or this particular ruin, and you have it at the bottom as above, so below. If you put them together, do you see, reflection? It's called magic in plain sight. So with that being said, this is the particular ruin that I'm actually talking about. If you look in the second line, the second from the right, then you will see that this is a particular ruin, reflection. It's just one as above and one below. Okay, and the one below, actually that ruin represents the underworld. So but they're actually put together, represent the upper world and the underworld coming together. Okay, reflection. As you can see, reflection is only magic if you can hide it in plain sight. We are over here talking about different logos that, you get what I'm saying? You may not know these companies where they're getting their particular sources of power from, or you just may not know the logo or the company that you are representing. So with that being said, reflection, we are over here for educational purposes only. Until next time, Ashe.